Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification. In for Thompson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. MP's checked in for Tobias Harris. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Van Vliet, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Beasley outside, jacks up a 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pistons trail by 5. MP outside. Thompson, a screen on Durant. MP, the pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Beasley, that's good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
MP outside. Thompson, a screen on Durant. MP, the pass to Thompson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Thompson's got 8 points.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Van Vliet outside. Şengün, the screen, down low. And Şengün throw it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And here are the Rockets now, following the score by Detroit.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 6-point game. Durant against MP. It's hauled in by Houston. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Houston. Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham against Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, here's MP, and Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Beasley misses.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And the dunk by Duren.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Durant looking around. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Durant, and Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Robinson comes in for Ivy. Cunningham against Holiday. Capella, the pass to Beasley. From deep. Tries again. Blocked!
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding, and that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
And a bit of an unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster here in the States.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the NBA of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Houston. Back to LeVert. Pass to Robinson. Here's Holland. MP outside. Outside Robinson. Here's LeVert. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Şengün. Now here's Finney-Smith. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 9-point Houston lead.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Stewart, the pass to MP. Here's Holland. He's marked by Finney-Smith. MP looking around. Outside for LeVert. Picked by Stewart. LeVert passes to MP. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Second chance shot. And Stewart with a lay-in. That one's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Shepherd. Beasley with a screen on LeVert. And here's Shepherd for 3. This one for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
Alperen Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Eason in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. Pistons trail by 7. MP right side. And out of bounds, Houston will have it. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Beasley. To the paint. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
MP. Some solid D from Beasley. Houston leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Easton. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Stewart. To the middle. Here's LeVert. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Beasley outside. 4-3. Holland with a rebound. Pistons trail by 5. LeVert with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Outside Robinson. Pass to Holland. Back to MP. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here we go. Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Holland, still without a bucket. Count the basket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
LeVert goes against Holiday, and the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Ivy comes in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for LeVert. Eason can't get it to go. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Outside Holiday. Beasley with a screen on Cunningham. Holiday with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. Stolen by Ivy. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Stewart. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And it's Detroit with the ball after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Stewart to pass to MP. MP making his presence felt.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Durant against MP. Durant. Another one falls for Houston.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
On the wing, MP. To the inside. Stewart, no good.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back over to you, Brian.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Pistons trail by 10. Pass to Duran. Şengün with a steal. Outside Eason. Puts up a three. Durant's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Cunningham looking it over. MP right side. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Duran pass to MP. They need this. Rockets with a rebound. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
Well, they're a great team, but you're going to lose a few, especially going up against a team you don't know that well.
Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
The Rockets lead by 12. Down low. It's tipped. Outside Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Thompson comes. Capella comes in for Şengün, and Eason subbed in for Amen Thompson. MP's checked in for Detroit. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Durant inside. Ivy defends. Van Vliet outside. The Rockets again can't hit. Pistons trail by 14. Cunningham with the ball. 15 in his last outing. MP, the pass to Ivy. Back to MP. Pass to Ivy. Fires the three. Capella with a rebound. The Rockets lead by 14. Eason with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Thompson against Durant. Shoots over Thompson. And Ivy pulls it down.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And here's Eason. Capella, the pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. Now Capella. On the wing, Durant. Ivy defends. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
MP against Eason. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Duran with the rebound. Pistons trail by 16. To win the cold spell. MP no good. Right side Eason. To the paint. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Cunningham passes to MP. From 12 feet. No good off the glass. The Rockets lead by 18. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Left side Eason. Capella in the high post. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Detroit. MP up top. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Hits a three-pointer. Van Vliet's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
MP up top, guarded by Capella. Thompson passes to MP. Right at the free throw line. Will it go? Eason pulls it in. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And now here.
So it's Houston, a huge 24-point lead for them. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Houston Rockets.
Seems like they can't miss. Just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want. You haven't heard this in a while, fella.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Pistons, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped.
And that's it for halftime. Send you back to Brian Anderson.
with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side. Checked in for Harris.
Number 24.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half, setting the floor for the Pistons. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Sar Thompson out there with MP, and it's Duren in at the center position. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
And Houston making a change here. Beasley's checked in. MP finds Duren. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Pass to Van Vliet. The shot misses. Good D by Cunningham. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And here's Ivy from the arc. He buries it from 3. Ivy's got 9.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Deflects the pass. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give him something to think about.
Beasley, the pass to Durant. Six to shoot. And Ivy pulls it down. Detroit is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson with a screen. Here's MP. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 7 assists in the game. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Thompson outside. Cunningham passes to MP. Thompson with a screen. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Number 1, Houston.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
To the middle. Şengün with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Smith. Detroit with a rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Shot clock at 6. MP, the pass to Thompson. That one drops for him. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Outside Durant. Şengün, a screen on Ivy. Durant finds Şengün. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 14 points for him.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ivy against Beasley. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
MP no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Last season, the Pistons winning a few playoff games for the first time since 2008-10.
Yeah, that's right. In the preceding 16 seasons, only 3 playoff appearances, and they were swept each time. This is a long time coming for Detroit. A team now that can not only make the postseason, but potentially make some noise.
You got to tip your hat to him. He's doing all he can to keep them in the game. He still hasn't missed.
Beasley against MP. Beasley, the pass to Durant. Back to Beasley. Houston working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Duran with a steal. Smith against Thompson. Cunningham up top. And here's MP from outside. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Durant. Now Şengün. He's got 14. A nice shot by Smith.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the 3rd. The shots just aren't falling. Cunningham passes to MP. Here's the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Van Vliet. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Duran. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Down low. And it's Capella with the jam.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Thompson finds MP. Shot clock at 5. Again, MP missing.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Okogie, the pass to Beasley. Back to Okogie. Pass to Capella. Fires it from 18. And another basket for Houston.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Inside, here's MP. The Rockets pull it in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Pass to Easton. Now here's Capella, covered by MP.
2 minutes.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Ivy outside. MP outside. To snap the cold streak. Again, MP missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Capella, screen on Ivy. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Okogie. Pulls up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Well, the Pistons shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Ivy outside. 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Eason, that one falls.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
LeVert finds MP. Looking to end this cold spell. And MP throws it down.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocked away. Stolen by MP. Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Stolen by MP. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead, opening up a huge game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Malik Beasley is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Robinson passes to MP. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Here he goes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Capella.
And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
Shepard, he's checked in for Tate. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Beasley. Sends it home from three-point land. Beasley's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Up top, Robinson. Picked by Stewart. Holland for 3. Capella with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Out to Beasley. The 3. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. Now Finney-Smith. Here's Eason. No good with the triple. MP outside. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. It's Beasley on the wing. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out. Really efficient from the perimeter. He is finding those shots, and he is making them.
Capella finds Beasley. Beyond the arc. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
That's 5 threes for him tonight, and his 3rd of the half.
Cunningham passes to MP. Now Duren, guarded by Capella. Back to MP. Stewart outside, 5 to shoot, and here's Cunningham outside. And the Pistons, another 3!
And he was non-existent from 3 in the first half. Now he's changing the narrative.
Pass to Capella. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
MP outside. Oh, from deep. Rockets with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Beasley for 3. And Houston another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Back comes Houston in transition. Pulls up for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
MP, the pass to Duren. Eason inside, working on Robinson. Eason can't get it to go. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. MP finds Cunningham. On the wing, MP, guarded by Capella and stolen by Beasley. Holiday passes to Beasley. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's MP to end the run. And Robinson finishes it off.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Holiday against Cunningham. Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
MP outside. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Capella, screen on Stewart. Beasley for 3. Knocks down the long J. Beasley's got 28.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
MP outside. To the inside. Duren, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Holiday with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. Eason, the pass to Beasley. Beasley with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Holiday, and another basket for Houston.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
To the paint. Beasley against MP. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Easiest work of the night for Duren. He barely had to elevate.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. Pass to Capella. Now Beasley. 3-pointer. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Detroit has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Stewart, a screen on Beasley. MP, the pass to Stewart. And stolen by Beasley. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Count it, good. Eason's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm here in the second half. Let's see if they keep calling his number.
Duren, the screen. MP, the pass to Duren. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Duren. Stolen by Capella. It's Beasley on the wing. Stewart defends. Outside Holiday. Back to Beasley. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a
I'm here with MP after a tough loss. You had some success in getting your teammates involved defensively, but in the end, it wasn't enough. Do you think you need to take more charge of the scoring? Your teammates need to do more for themselves to open up space for you.
You play to win games, and no two games are the same. The only thing we need to do is stick together. There's ups and downs in a season. Nobody goes undefeated no matter how good you are. I hate losing, but it is what it is. We're fine right now.
We wish you luck, MP.
I appreciate that.
Over to you, BA.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us.